Hello, welcome to a new video from Maatwielen, my wheel building company in the Netherlands. If you have a wheel and you want to replace the rim with another one, what should you take into account as regards to spoke lengths? Of course, if you replace the old rim with exactly the same rim but a new one, you can just reuse the original spokes, provided that you use the same spoke pattern. Or if you want to use new spokes, use the same spoke lengths as those that were used in the old wheel. Just take one out on each side and measure them. What I would like to advise you to do in this case, I mean when the new rim is exactly the same rim as the old one, is to look carefully at the nipples to see whether the old spokes perhaps were too short or too long. So you could then still decide to use new spokes and adapt the lengths accordingly. What's also important, regardless of whether you're going to use new spokes or not, is to check whether the rim of the old wheel is in the middle of the hub or whether it's off-center. If it's off-center, write down how much it is off-center and to which side. You need this information when building the new wheel with the new rim. To measure whether the rim is in the middle of the hub or whether it's off-center, you need a wheel dishing gouge. If you don't have this tool, you can look on YouTube where there are some examples of how to make this tool yourself. You can also put the wheel into the frame and just estimate the degree in which the wheel is off-center and work from there. Now, if the new rim has a different height from that of the old rim, you should proceed as follows. So let's assume this is the old rim and this is the new rim. The new rim is higher. I'm going to measure the height of the old rim, 21. I'm going to measure the height of the new rim, 32. Difference is 11. And because the new rim is higher, you should choose spokes that are 11 millimeters shorter. If this is the old rim and this is the new rim, you should do exactly the reverse. However, you should also take into account the thickness of the rim, as they can differ quite a lot. Now, how do you determine thickness of the rim? You take a nipple, stick it into the hole of the old rim. You measure by how much it sticks out, or you just look carefully at how much it sticks out, and then you take the new rim and you do the same, and you compare how much they stick out. However, with this rim requires the use of a washer under the nipple, and this washer is 1 millimeter thick. So place it under the nipple. When you compare how much the nipple sticks out, so you will, when you do this, you will see that this nipple sticks out 1 millimeter less. So you have to add 1 millimeter to the spoke length. So when the rim doesn't require the use of a nipple, but if you yourself want to use a washer under the nipple, you have to take into account the thickness of the washer, of course. So, for example, if the nipple sticks out 2 millimeters less in the new rim as compared to the old rim, you should add 2 millimeters to the spoke length, because the rim effectively becomes less high. This is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you at the next video or live stream. Thank you for watching.